Hello, I'm Shawn Howerton, and I'm a survivor of 25 years of narcissistic abuse. I'm a spiritual advocate, an educator, and a feminine essence champion. I help women over 40 to rebuild their self-esteem and find love after toxic relationships. Today, I'd like to talk about fight or flight. So, when you're in these relationships, your brain is trying to protect itself. And it becomes very rather primordial, really, because first of all, you are fighting against something that you don't know. You're not being attacked per se. You're not, in danger of an animal or a car, or your flight's not going down. You're being attacked by somebody who is supposed to love you and care about you. Your brain's trying to figure out what's going on, because one minute they've got you on this pedestal and they're love bombing you, and the next minute they knock you off. And then they put you right back on that pedestal, and then they knock you off. I know for me, at the end of the divorce, or when I filed for divorce, my ex was like, I put you on a pedestal. So when I started researching narcissism, and I realized that's a really common saying for a narcissist. I put you on a pedestal. They do that to knock you off, period. So let's talk about this fight or flight. Your brain is trying to figure out what's going on. Your brain is trying to protect you. That adrenaline is really rushing when they're coming at you, and they're coming at you, and they're coming at you, and they're lying to you, and they're deceiving you, and they don't have your back, and they're counter-parenting, and they're hiding money, and they're cheating, and they're hiding their phone, but they're telling you, I love you. Mine told me, I love you, I'll always love you, I never would have divorced you. Then a month later, he turns around and tells me, I'm not in love with you anymore. It is the biggest mind and roller coaster ride that you will ever experience in your life. You don't know what to believe. You're in a complete state of confusion. So you're either fighting, literally saying, I can't take this. What's going on? You are trying to protect yourself, right? Or flight. I did both. And I did the flight, and it wasn't until after the divorce that I really understood what was going on with me. I would literally leave. I would just leave the house. I wouldn't get in a car. I would just walk. I would just walk up the street, walk down the street. I would want to just escape. It was the most bizarre thing, and I could not understand it until after the divorce. But it was my body, my brain's way of trying to protect me from somebody who was sending off all the red flags in my body. But I was still cognitively trying to figure out what was going on, because he was saying he loved me, right? And I thought, well, I could not understand. So, they say the body doesn't lie, and it doesn't. Towards the end, I would shake when I got around him. I would literally shake. My body was telling me, this person is unsafe. This person is dangerous. This person is not spiritually a good person. And if you haven't checked into narcissism and the spirituality of it, I would strongly encourage you to do that. Research it here on YouTube, and I'll do a video about it at some point as well. But there's a lot of correlations between evil, Satan, deception, lying, word salad, gaslighting. It is eerily scary, but it's also very eye-opening. I really couldn't kind of wrap my head around that, but, I saw someone here on YouTube who said, you know what, if you believe in good, then you need to believe in the opposite. And only an evil person does what they do. There is no other explanation for what they do. And the thing is, they know what they're doing. It's not some mental disorder per se, because they know. They know. I saw the smirk. I saw the smile. I saw the pleasure in my pain and in my downfall. He enjoyed every minute of it. They all enjoy it. They get a high from it. It is an evil thing. But back to the fight or flight, that is just your body's way of trying to protect you. And I realize that when you come out of these relationships, you look back at your behavior and you are really, truly quite mortified with how you acted. But ladies, you were being abused. No one is going to act themselves in an abusive situation. And this abuse is insidious. And I firmly, firmly believe that as time goes on and we research this more, that it'll be criminal. It'll be criminal. Because so many women, and men for that matter, but are not here to tell their story. They're just not here. And with me personally, that could have very, very well been my reality as well. But I am a strong spiritual advocate, and I know that I was kept here to share my story and to help other women, just like you, know that I hear you, I see you, and I believe you. And do not, please, do not beat yourself up for anything that you said or did when you were in this toxic relationship. Until next time, ladies.